Hi, it's Belle, and today we're going to be going through blush styles because obviously you clicked on this video because you want to learn how to do your blush well. It's gonna make you look more attractive because technically there are two reasons why we use blush. One is to put color on your face. You know, when we put foundation on, it makes our entire face the same color, and you don't want that because we want depth, we want like contours, and blush actually does help to contour your face. It just does the opposite of contour. Usually we use blush colors that are light pink or light orange or something that just draws your eye to it. And the second reason why we use blush is to change our face shape. So most of us are actually trying to achieve what's known as the golden ratio. Celebrities like Belle, Beyonce, Zendaya, they all actually have very, very close ratios to the golden ratio. They're like basically in the 90s plus percentage, and that's kind of the reason why we always enjoy seeing their face. So scientifically, these people have a face that makes you feel comfortable when you see their face. And that sense of familiarity makes you want to keep watching them because they feel like a friend to you, or you feel like they're more relatable. If you're able to make your own face like the golden ratio, then you're winning in life. Kind of, in a way, in a sense.
So this is what the golden ratio looks like. If you look carefully, it's actually more of a rectangle and it's all about symmetry. But because we're talking about faces here, we are generally trying to move towards an oval face. So depending on what face shape you have, you should either be trying to lift or round out your face, or remain neutral if you have an oval face.
Okay, so let's get started. So this is my blush. It's all broken, but it's fine. I'm just gonna like tap it and brush it a little bit because I don't want it to go on too harsh. But we're gonna do a lifting effect first. So you just need to dab it right at the temple in a crescent shape. Basically, if you compare both sides of my face, obviously this one doesn't even have any blush, so it looks kind of like faded, but this does snatch your face a little bit. And then I'm just gonna do it on the other side. So the reason why it snatches your face, you just want to remember that blush draws your eye to it. So if you're putting it higher, it's gonna lift your entire face higher. It's gonna make it seem like your cheekbones are higher. I'm gonna take off this side. Okay, so I took the blush off this side of my face and I just put foundation back on. We're gonna do a rounding blush effect now. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put it right underneath your eye. You don't want to go past your eye onto your temples because that lifts it instead. It also really reminds me of Asian blush because a lot of Asian styles want to make you look very cute. I think that you can probably see the difference. I'm so used to doing it up my temple that my hand like naturally gravitates towards it. Now we're gonna do it on this side. I mean, I also feel like when you do it just under your eyes, it actually makes you look like you could just cry a little bit, which makes people feel sorry for you, which is kind of why they think you're cute. I don't know, that's just my inner thoughts coming out. Okay, I'm just gonna do it on this side too. If you look at my face overall, it probably looks a little bit rounder and fuller, which I don't personally like. But if you do have like a very angular face, let's say your face is really, really diamond, then you definitely could try this out and it might make your face look more oval, which is technically the golden ratio face. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a very neutral look. So it's for people who already have an oval face, or perhaps you just like the face shape that you have. If you do something just on the apple of your cheeks, it's gonna not really change your face shape so much, it's just gonna highlight your cheekbones. It is still a crescent moon shape, so it could lift your face a little bit, but it is still very neutral because it is technically on your cheekbones, which would get the most light if you had any makeup on or not. So it doesn't really change your face shape that much. And then if you notice, some people actually only do right underneath their cheekbones. Let's say, for example, it's almost like here where people like to do contour. But because it is blush, it's gonna draw your eye towards it. So if you have cheekbones that you think are a little bit too high and you wanna bring them down, this is how you do it. So you're only gonna do it on the very bottom. You wanna just stop where your nose is. And you don't really want to make your blush go all the way down to your mouth. It makes you look like the Joker. So instead, you should just really stop blush right where your nose is, if possible. So you can also tell that because this is actually down here, it doesn't like pull my face up. So this side of my face looks rounder and this side of my face looks slimmer. But this is actually not really doing much to slim my face. It's just adding color to it. Thanks for watching. It's Lisa Belle. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And I will do more tips and tricks just like this one.